As I drove across on the highway, my Jeep began to rock. I didn't know what to do, so I stopped and got out and looked down. I noticed I got a flat. So I walked out, parked the car like sideways, so I can find what I can fix. I looked around, there were no cars on the highway. I felt a strange feeling like a mist. So I walked down toward the end of the road, and in the fog, a woman appeared. She said, "Don't you worry, my friend, I'll take care. Take my hand, I'll take it there." Oh, take me to a place without no name. 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 As she took me right through the fog, I seen a beautiful city up here, where kids are playing and people are laughing and smiling and loving the feel. She said, "This is the place where no people have pain, with love and happiness." She turned around, looked down in my eyes, and started crying and come again. "You've got a friend." Oh, take me to a place without no name. No name. Take me to a place without no name. A place without no name. Take me to a place without no name. Take me to a place without no name. Oh, yeah, doggone. Oh, she started liking me, kissing me, and hugging me. She didn't really want me to leave. She showed me places I've never seen and things I've never done. This really looks like a lot of fun. I seen the grass and the skies and the birds and the flowers surrounded by the trees. This place is filled with love and happiness. So in the world can I wanna be? Oh, take me to a doggone take me no name. Take me to a place without no name. No, no, no. A place without no name. A place without no name.
Alrighty, good morning, everyone. Good morning. Is people awake today, guys? Let me see the hands if you are awake. I'm still a little bit sleeping today, guys. I don't know why, but sometimes when I get too many hours, I got 9, I think, then I'm so tired in the morning. I don't know why. Should be the opposite, right? If you have got, yeah, isn't it true? Me too. It's so weird. So weird. But nice, guys. And we had a really nice day yesterday. We made some nice profits. We all were dancing. That was super nice, guys. And I really enjoyed the session yesterday. It was nice to see so many cameras as well, and people were active. So let's see if we can have more cameras on, guys. Don't hide your face, guys. You're all looking beautiful. Let me see more cameras, guys. So I've officially grown my account 225%. Wow, congratulations, Benjamin. That's super nice. Believe it's something with the name. Congratulations, bro. Congratulations. That's amazing to see. Just notice, guys, 225% since yesterday. It's not normal. It's not since yesterday. It's about in 10 days. That's not normal, guys. That's also a little bit risky. So be careful, guys. Don't risk more than 1% per trade. Good morning, my computer. My problem to restart the camera. Your camera is sleeping as well. How many of you guys have made some nice profits from Alice this morning? Let me see it in the chat. One, me, one, me. Easy. Simple, right? It's the best way to wake up, just like, shit, profits, nice. Nice. Let's see if we can crush this session, guys. Maybe there is a setup, maybe there's not. I just took a quick look at the chart and I was like, nah, doesn't seem nice at all, but we will definitely see if we can find a nice setup. So how many hours have you slept today, guys? I have slept maybe 9 hours. Let me see, 9 hours as well. 11 hours. Wow. Shit. Good morning, bro. Been in coma or something, bro. 11 hours. Wow. 6.5, 8, 6, 7, 6, 7. 8, 15 hours. Bro, that must be a joke. That must be a joke. You have just grown your account. It's because you have grown your account with 225%. Then you're like, let me just go to sleep. Bro, go out and spend the money, bro. What are you doing? Nah, I'm kidding. You know me, work too much, so day off, I'm sleeping. Yeah, this makes sense. About 6 hours, 6 hours. So most people is sleeping 6 hours and 5 hours. That's the same with me. I don't know why, but when I get too much sleep, I'm so tired, guys. It's so weird. But we were seeing a movie yesterday. It was called Eyes Wide Shut. It's an old movie from 1999, I believe, about a secret group of people who are, you can search it up if you want. It's a little bit mind-blowing movie. So I fell asleep at the couch on the sofa. So thanks for calling me old. So let's go to the markets, guys. Let's go straight to the markets and let's see if there's something that we can do today. I mean, we are in a downtrend, as we also expected yesterday. We have been calling out the market totally perfect, guys, yesterday. So what we did a trade right here. Let me find the area. Here we did a nice trade, right? Let me just move this a little bit down. Oops. All right. But we are in the top of this regression trend. I don't know why it doesn't show it. Almost in the top of this regression trend. So what we were expecting, guys, was that we had to go to 4645 to look for sales. 4655 would have been a cheaper area to do sales, and that's the reason why I didn't take the trade. And I was also at the beach, so I didn't look at the chart yesterday, but we knew that we should go higher than where we was yesterday. We took this nice 1 to almost 3 yesterday in this area here, and yeah, that was a nice trade. That was a super nice trade. And you all understand it because we spoke about it live and we were taking the decision to enter down here live as well. So the thing is, we also asked Deep Sage yesterday. I can show you the chat. Let me show you the chat. So you can see here, 4645 until 4663, there is a 65 to 70% chance of a reversal because of the regression Trump. I always say Trump when I see T-O-P. It's weird. Because of the fib extension, that means that we have finished our sequence up here, this sequence right here. Let me show you. right? Finished. And when we finished that sequence, guys, we could have taken the advantage if we were on the chart to do sells and start to do selling. And we also have a supply zone, some resistance up there. So we got the reversal, guys, just as expected. And we also now on our way down to our 0.5, I believe. That means that probably the most of the day we are going to see a bearish movement, guys. Probably down to, maybe not today, maybe over the weekend, I don't know yet, but until 4,500, 4,485. And the reason why we go down there, guys, is because if we look at this chart here, you can see that we have our low here, we have our high here, and we have our 0.5 here at 4496, guys. And we have just been testing our 382, and now we have to test our 0.5. So remember that 0.5 is a continuation zone. Often do we see things like this when we get to that area. Just draw it next to it, and let me remove these volume spikes here. So the markets have been going like this, and now we're starting to go down. And here we got to our 0.382 like this, and we did a small little pullback like this, and we wanted the entry up here. And now we have to get to our 0.5. 0.5 on gold can work sometimes doing an entry there, but it's often just a small pullback on gold. So maybe 30% chance for reversal fully. But otherwise, we'll see a small pullback. Of course, we can catch that pullback, or we can wait that for the retracement we will have for our last 382 zone, guys. So yeah, afterwards we can catch the sell and we can begin to go down for 0.618 and 0.786, 0.882. And also, guys, it also looks like that we are able to break it actually, because if we're taking the big trend down here, you can see here that we broke this one. Now we have to break this one, right? So this is something we have to be aware of, that the markets can definitely go lower, 3,800 maybe. So let's be aware, guys. This is what I want to do. So right now we just have to wait for 0.5 to get hit. And there is still a long way down here. So the only thing that we can do right now, guys, is actually to, of course, just gain some clarity. We are close to our pivot level where things is turning often. So we should see if we could follow the trend that we had for our whole London session and also some of our Asian session. You can see mostly the London session has only been bearish until now, right? So if we mark out our London session, 8 a.m. right here, this area, we can just draw it red because it's bearish, and we can mark it out here, London open. So right now, guys, we can't do any sales, guys, because we are in a cheap area for buys, right? We can't do any sales. We are in cheap area for buys. And I've seen that, I don't actually know if Alice was entering here or if she was entering further up. I don't know. But in this area, around this area, I believe that was 4595 or something, wasn't it? Let's see in the chat. Maybe someone knows. 4594. All right. So that means, guys, that she have entered right here in this area here, which is all right area to do a sell, right? The only thing is that if we want to take a sell, guys, we need to make sure that we get areas like this and this. And if we get up to this area again, this we can begin to do sells. So right now, no trades for us, guys. It's too impulsive. It's going too fast to the down direction. And I believe that it's also because of the Dixie. You see that Dixie is in our reversal zone because strong support here, guys. We have tested this area many times. We haven't breaking it fully. We have been going under one to sweep all the support, and then we started to go up. It's the same which is happening here. So we are testing the support. If we break through the support, guys, that means that gold should go up. But it's a little bit weird. Gold is going down and Dixie is going up. That is perfect. So right now, we just gotta wait. So if the Dixie is starting to push like crazy, guys, that means that we are going further down on gold. If the Dixie starts to do something similar as this, gold will start to go up a bit, okay? So this is what we have to be aware of right now, guys. Also, I did a trade on GBP, JPI. I'm so sorry. That was not the best trade. I mean, we were right about the direction. We were right about that we had to do a trend shift down in this area, but we got taken out with around 20 pips, I believe, isn't it? Yeah, 20, 30 pips or something. So this was the trade that I did. Yeah, unlucky, guys. I know that some of you took the advantage down here because this is a huge turning area. Also, if we are looking at the JPI basket, guys, you can see how crazy it have been the latest time, guys. This is insane. And the thing is, this is something that we also have to be aware of. The thing is, JPI is most of the time maybe the worst exchange you can hold, guys, okay? So if you're holding JPI, the most of the time, guys, your money will just lose its value most of the time. But the thing is, Japan is like a strong, powerful nation because US owes the biggest debt to Japan, which means that Japan have a lot of contracts, bonds, and stuff that they are always able to sell so they can save their own value on their own exchange, JPI basket. So the thing is, when thing is going bad for JPI and when thing is going good for the US economy, stocks and stuff, then it's not a bad idea to look into Japanese stocks and stuff. Never ever. I know a lot of good people and rich people, like Warren Buffett example. He was putting, I don't remember the exact amount, but a lot of money into Japanese stocks for around 2 months ago, guys. And now he got it. Now he got it. You can see the JPI basket. Imagine you're holding whatever currency you have in your nation. Imagine that you are holding your currency, and in 3 hours, guys, your currency, no, let me go to this. In 1 day, guys, your money is 8% more and more worth, guys. Wouldn't that be crazy? So if you had 1 million, guys, you would have made almost 100K. Not that you can see these 100K, but they have been going up in value with 100K. So, and that's the thing, we have to always also be aware of these things, guys. Oh, oops. Yeah, this is fine, actually. This is how much money that they're printing in the US, guys. And the more money that they print, guys, the more less value we'll see in the currency that of the nation who is printing the money. So you can see here in this area, guys, from 2019 COVID, I believe, until 21, guys, they have printed like crazy amounts, guys. And I know that for the last 7 years, guys, 95% of the economy that we know today is printed. The last 7 years, guys, can you imagine that? So what will happen if you just have your money in your bank account? What will happen if you just have your money on your bank account? Nothing. Yes, lose value. Exactly. You will lose your money, guys. So I love when people is putting money into an account and calling it a saving account. I'll call it a puke account, like, because you are guaranteed losing your money, guys. So why don't put it into assets which actually go the opposite of this, guys? Because the more this one is going up, the less value your money is worth. The more this money, this is stocks, guys, US stocks. The more this one goes up, the more you will gain on your stocks, guys. So stocks is basically just the opposite of holding your money in the bank. If you have lost 384% in value, guys, no, that sounds incredible. You can't do that. But let's say 60% or 50%, guys, you would have been up 384%. And I know that some people will be like, but stocks is the best investment that you can do. Just hold it for years. Guys, the only reason why stocks is going up is because there's more money. We have more supply. So you can say it's your money. Write this down, guys. This is like simple money knowledge if you want to understand the economy. Your money equals unlimited. Let me give you an example. Bitcoin, your money, no, BTC equals 21 million. So which is the best, guys? Here's their supply, there's no supply, guys. There's unlimited money. We can keep printing them forever. I know what I would choose, guys. For sure. So just know that the more that they print, the more stocks will go up, the more crypto will go up, the more bonds, the more real estates will go up, assets overall will go up, guys. Have you ever heard these parents or family members, or maybe there's someone on the call saying that, hey, the best investment that you can do is to buy a house? Ever heard that before? Do you agree or do you not agree? You one agree? Someone is no? No? Yeah. So 50-50. All right, guys. And the best investment, they always come with this example. Bought my house for 100, no, let's say 30K USD, right? And now it's worth, let's just say 200K USD. This is their example. So the only thing that they are seeing is that, hey, they bought something for 30K and now it's worth 200K. This is, let's say, 50 years ago. And this is now. How many people do you know who got paid 10 to 30K dollars a month 50 years ago, guys? Let me see it in the chat. Was that a big amount of money or was it a small amount of money? 30K a month, guys. That was huge amount of money. 30K, I know 30K is still a lot today to earn a month, but do you know anyone who earns 30K a month or 15, 10K, 8K, 5K? Let me know that, guys. Do you know anyone who earns this? Yes. Yes. You have seen a lot of people doing this, but back in the days, this was maybe, let's just say 0.3%, guys. Today, this is maybe 3%, guys. Maybe 1%. Top 5%. So the thing is, guys, we have to understand this. That, yeah, your money have grown into 200K, guys, over 50 years. But of course, the number have grown, guys, but the value of the number is not the same. So this is, in my opinion, like, I don't know what to say about this, but this is so weird, guys. Now you can buy a house for 200K, and in 50 years, guys, I'm sure that you can sell it for 600K, unless that they are doing a like huge order somehow with crypto, or building a system around supply and demand or something, guys. But just know the difference, guys, okay? And know this, that most people have least and least people have most. Most people, they are top 5% in their own country with earnings. That means 95% of the people in your country, they are having 5% of the whole economy in your country. 5% of the people owns 95% of the economy in your country. So do the opposite of what most people do, guys. Most people tell you the best investment to do is buying a house. And I totally get it if you want safety and you want to have kids and you're ready to just settle. But if you want to grow your money, that's not the way. I would say you can buy and you can rent it out, but you should not just buy a house and hold it. Never ever. So right now, guys, there's not so much to do. Actually, we just have to wait a bit. We have to wait, because the price is just keep falling down. We can ask DeepSage, what about the markets today? Let's ask. We can even take a screenshot here. And we can also, guys, this is also important. We can see the turning area was on the golden ratio zone yesterday. So let's see here, 0, A, B, C. So it's possible that we can see buyers entering now, guys, because we are just finished the sequence. Of course, I believe that we are able to get further down, but we have finished this sequence, guys. Which means that buying pressure can come here, guys. So if we can have a volume spike, guys, which maybe is not possible because we are so impulsive move, it would be awesome to catch a sell order up here or a buy here if there's, but it's small value that we get here. But I believe that buyers will enter now. Let's see. Let's see. But let's ask DeepSage. Let's take a picture here. Let's do this. Let me put it into DeepSage, guys. This is the best way to use DeepSage, if you ask me, because then it knows what you're seeing, guys. So it can actually help you make a deeper analysis. Check this out. I want to do sell. Probability in percentage. But I'm sure, guys, that we are able to catch a trade in this London session. We should be 100%. We also been speaking about Euro USD that we wanted to buy down here. I know that some of you guys also took advantage here, which was nice to see. I know GBP USD is the exact same thing that as we wanted. Yeah, everything is just nice, guys, to trade these days. It's so beautiful. What is DeepSage telling us? So main trend, strong bearish downtrend, wide price. So a sell, wider price, strong downtrend channel, which typically acts as resistance. Entry zone 4645. Wait, what? This is the same as yesterday. Let me put it into a new chat. Let's see here, guys. Let's take a new picture. And guys, I also have to show you something which also confirmed that we had to go down this Asian session and this London. I'm gonna show you right after this. Deep Sage is sleeping. Like that. Let's see. So the cool part was that you know what we are talking about when we're talking about gaps, right? Gaps is most of the time getting pre-filled, guys. And you can see here, we got it pre-filled and we got further down. Sometimes we're doing this, going down, fill it, and then start to go up. Other times, guys, we are filling it and then we are starting to go further down. And that was the case yesterday. So let me give you another example of this. Here, it's always like this, guys. And here, pre-filled, filled it and started to go further down. So this is something that we also have to use, guys. You can see the same here, filled, further up. And 80%, I believe, maybe more sometimes, we see that the markets is filling these gaps. So let me see what Deep Sage is telling us. Wait for some top regression trend in the small. Yeah. In the sell position. So you can see that Deep Sage also warned us most of the time to take sell positions today because we are in a so bearish markets, which means that we have the biggest edge to earn money from doing sales. Is this trend bearish? Yes, sir. Is it wise to sell at the channel? Yes, selling near the upper boundary of a bearish regression channel is a classic strategy, especially if price action shows rejection or reversal signals. That's what we like. So, and no major gold news today, guys. And we also have a lot of bank holidays, guys. That's also why, and the reason why the markets can be a little bit boring today. I hope that we were able to have this trend, but doesn't seem like that, guys. We have breaking it too much. So the only trend that we can follow is this downtrend. Take this high here. Do something like this. But we don't want to do buys today, guys. So the only setup that we can have, guys, is this one. JBP, JPI, let's look at it. Yeah, it looks like that we can still go up. AUD, JPI, our dream setup didn't come true because we were too patient. Sometimes we are too patient, sometimes we are never patient. But yeah, this was a nice move that we had yesterday. 275 pips, and I believe that this is only the beginning. But let's see. Let's see. It did it. Same almost last year. 25 July. Let me check here. 24 July. Yeah, do you see? It's the exact same thing. What happened before? First it did this, and then it started to go down. April, May. Guys, this is the exact same time as well as 2 years ago. April, JPI started to go up like crazy. May, we started to go further down. Guys, if we are going crazy in July, August, and it's insane. Haven't noticed this. So if they do this now, guys, start to go sideways a little bit further down. And then this happens, guys. This is crazy then. We can't miss this opportunity. So when we get to July, I have to write this down actually, guys. This sometimes when we see things like this, guys, this is where the most money is made always. So let's be aware of this, guys. Let's be aware of this. It's the exact same time. Crazy. Crazy. JPI basket is like Dixie. Yeah. JPI basket is yeah, exact same as Dixie, guys, just for JPI. This is so you only see the Japanese yen. Whoa, I'm starting to like Mondays more than Fridays. Same. Welcome in the club. End of Powell. Yeah. Bye, Powell. It was a little bit sad, actually. I watched and I was like, no more. Good afternoon. Sad. So, yeah, guys, do you have any questions for the setups today, guys? Do you have any questions about the clarity? Do you need more clarity somehow? What do you feel like you're lacking on, guys? Overtrading, we spoke about that yesterday. Take 2 trades a day, guys, and go to the beach or go in a sauna or go somewhere because we had the only guy that didn't want to do one Trump wanted. Exactly. So, guys, let me know what you're lacking of. Just be totally honest. I would like to ask for a link on the Telegram group. Maybe someone in the chat will put it. So let me know, Pedro. What are you lacking on, bro? Put it in the chat. What is your biggest thing that you want to get better at? I'm lacking in being patient or impatient. All right, nice. So I'm lacking on being patient or impatient. Me as well. No. So, I mean, I have the same sometimes. The most important thing to know is that when we are on gold, guys, most of the time we are only winning if we are patient, guys. Because if we're doing trades like, let me give you a nice example. Let's give this example here. So let's say that we had this beautiful wick here. And we're like, oh damn, now we need to go down afterwards. Know that often, guys, especially on gold, we after having these things here is going to retest these wicks or these candlesticks. So let me remember this, guys. Take a picture with your eyes, okay? Remember this, and let me show you another example. Here, we have this beautiful wick here, guys, and we are making an entry up here in the top of this wick after the candlestick just closed, and then we had this wick here, which is 100 pips, guys. 100 pips right here, because we are often retesting it. So when we have these crazy wicks, guys, know that we are often retesting the wick. We are not often going to see that we are breaking over the wick, but most of the time we're seeing that we are getting to the 50% zone. Let me show you an example here. Here, do you see? Always retesting, guys. So what you can do if you want, you can see the same here. Retest. Big wick here, retest. This is a good way to actually be patient. Let me give you another example here. Big wick, retest on the next wicks. Let me give you another one here. Not the biggest wick, but retest. Here, big wick, retest. All right, so this is something that you have to be aware of if you want to make sure that you are not impatient. You just have to be patient and wait for this retest, guys. Some of the times, right? Big wick, retest. Big wick, retest. big wick, retest. So if it's too big, the wick, guys, then we are seeing these retests. Let me find another example so you can see that this is actually going on for here. We got a huge wick, guys. We would have entered right here maybe, and then we got taken out. This is also sometimes happening. That's why we can't have 100% win rate. Here, crazy wick, right? Retest. Here, taken out. Retest. So always be aware of this, guys. Always be aware of this. Yeah, guys, I believe that gold will start to go further up now. If we're looking at the Dixie, we can also see that the Dixie is pushing down a bit now. So let's see. I don't want to do a buy, guys. It's like unprofessional to do, guys. I mean, of course, there's value, and I know there's a bigger chance for it to go up, but we don't know the exact area. If I should say an area that we would go up to, top of the regression trend, maybe less actually. But I would never do a trade here, even though that I know that there is a bigger probability for it to go up. Then I would not take it. So impatient, we have been talking about this now. Stop in the top, lacking 1000%. I'm too confident. Sounds like a luxury problem. Too confident. You must have a lot of girls, bro. Too confident. Yeah, I get that, bro. That's also about making some rules. I mean, I'm in. Have you entered this trade? Remember, put yourself some rules if you want to take this seriously, guys. So put yourself some rules that you're only doing 2 trades, or when you have made $50 a day, or when you have made 2%, 4%, you are stopping for the day, guys. No, there is also a day tomorrow if God wants it, right? I'm up 5% today. Nice, stop 5% on 1 million. You would have stopped. But because that you are maybe on a smaller amount, you will think, I have to make 15%. How many in here, if they made 10% from $1 million today, would have stopped? Ha. Then it's another table, right? So guys, please act if. Okay? I don't care if you're sitting with 500, 1,000, 1 million, 10 million, guys. If you're sitting with 10 million, please do a donation for me. But please, guys, act if you have $1 million, okay? Because no matter what, if you are acting as if, you're ready to accumulate these $1 million, guys. And when you're seeing that you actually are able to turn $1,000 into 2,000 and 3,000 and 10,000, guys, you're ready to 1 million as well, guys. I know it's different numbers, but percentage is always the same. And I don't care if people have made $10,000, 5,000, 1,000. How much percentage have you made? So you're a genius. Thank you. So can I get the Telegram group? Maybe someone in the chat will send it, guys. That will mean a lot to me. So the only setup that I see, guys, is when we arrive up here, guys, let's be aware. Maybe we can have a nice sell. Maybe we have to test. I don't know, guys. It's not the most beautiful day to do trading at all. But I can show you something, guys, because here is the same, guys. If we go to 4 hour, 2 big wicks. We got a retesting wick here, and then we got this retesting wick here. So sometimes if you miss the entry here, guys, you can always wait for a re-entry if it fits into your regression trend, right? Always. Always. So here you would have be able to take a sell, guys. If you really wanted to take the sell down. But I don't like to hold trades. Most of the time, I don't hold trades overnight. USD CAD. Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful. super cheap price. We went down. So remember, we had this sell, guys, up in this area. Nice 1 to 4, I believe. Now we are at a strong support area. When we are breaking this, we will of course go down to this area. If we are not breaking it, we will of course go up and make a retracement in this liquidity zone here. Test it more than once, twice, 3 times, 1, 2, 3. So if we're getting up, guys, this is the area where we can begin to look for sells again. GBP USD still going up, and I believe that we're going further up actually, guys. It's a little bit weird that gold and GBP USD, Euro USD is not following each other right now. We can see that gold have been going down like the whole night, the whole London session, the last 2-3 days. GBP USD is totally different. Have been going up the last 2 or 3 days. Like a lot. Alrighty. I still believe that GBP USD can potentially go further up, but not that we should enter here. No way. Never ever. This is like the 50% zone. Average price. So let me see here. Nice, you got a little buy. Be careful, USD JPY. I can look at that after. This was the hardest to learn, but I don't do over trading anymore. Don't do big risk trades. Nice. USD JPY. That's nice, Messina. And I believe that one of the most important thing is like getting a lot of experience. I know that when you have lost your first, I would say it like this, guys. If you want to make money from investment, you also should want to lose money, guys. That's a part of the game, guys. That's the part of the game, guys. So get a lot of experience, guys. Sometimes a lesson, an experience can be more worth than millions of dollars, guys. So know that if you're losing 100K or 10K or 5K or 1K, guys, at least it was not 1 million. So when you get to 1 million, guys, you will not do that mistake. And let's say if you just became rich tomorrow, guys, and you did that mistake, you're not rich anymore. So be happy and grateful that you're doing mistakes in your beginner phase, guys. So important, okay? So there was something that I wanted to show you. What was that? I have to remember it. Was there something in the chat? I learned a lot after I blew up my first account. Yes, sir. Exactly. You don't learn by victories, you learn by mistakes. Exactly. That's a part of success, right? Doing some fails, mistakes. I will say fail stands for first attempt in learning, guys. Write it down. First attempt in learning. It's a part of the journey to become successful. It's important that we fail. USD JPY. Let me take a look. Sorry. I believe that we have to be a little bit careful with the JPY basket, guys, but this is a little bit interesting, guys, that we have this year in 2024 saw a huge spike out of nowhere in a downgoing trend. Now we've seen a huge spike downward in a upwards in a downward trend, and then afterward we just start keeping the trend going. So that means that if things is going like this, guys, USD JPY, GBP JPY will start to go up again. But when we arrive down in June, be careful, guys. Be careful, because in June maybe we are in the top of this regression trend, and that means that maybe we can catch a crazy sell, guys. If this is the same scenario as we saw in 2024, guys, damn, we can become rich in June. Like crazy, actually. Imagine that if we catch this, guys, this is, let's say the trade will become up here, June, 1,000 pips, guys. It's around in this area, I believe. Yeah, 700 pips maybe. AUD JPI. If the JPI basket starts to push now, guys, and we can get up to this area, guys, damn, that would be insane. So remember this, guys. Please remember me on it as well. So remember me on it. I don't know if that's correct. Please mention it to me if I forgot it, okay? Because this is a crazy opportunity. I remember the first huge mistake of mine was when I lost 30K in 5 minutes to trading series afterwards. Yes, sir. You have to lose 1,000, 5,000, 10,000 to make your first 100K. And you have to lose some 100,000s before you make your first million, and some millions before you make your first 100, guys. Okay? So always just smile and know it's a part of the journey. I don't believe, is there anything else that you want me to look at, guys? Let me know. Crypto going a little bit sideways. I want to see some things in the crypto space soon. Gold is keeps going down. Yeah, guys, so that's the reason why we don't do trading in areas like this. We should follow the trend, guys. Follow the trend. We should have hold it, like, look at this, guys. This is Alice, right? She is absolutely crazy. This is insane, actually. Wow, 45,000 pips, guys. Insane. But she's really good, guys. That should be a part of the plugging system when you start a new person, 100%. Help them getting plugged into Alice. Yes, Alice is the GOAT. Alice is incredible, guys. If you're not using Alice, I don't know what you're using, guys. Please look into her. She is so good. And the cool part is she's always trading Asian session, guys. So imagine you have started up this new person. This new person had 16% on Alice in April. Imagine that you have started up this new person, and you know Alice is trading Asian session, and this new person is waking up, made $200 or $100. Guys, this person will be mind blown, guys. Okay, so this should definitely be a part of it. I love that she is Japanese, guys, because then new people can see it's possible to make money while we are sleeping, especially if we are using our money as employees, guys. And that should be all about making our money employees, guys. Nerd to create extra account for my kids and connect LDs. Yeah, exactly. I'm also soon, guys, gonna search for like signal provider. I would really like to do that. So people who have a job and people who is not able always to be on these sessions are able to still catch the nice trades that we get in these sessions. And I know that I want competition, guys. I want competition. So let's see if London or Asian session is the best. Pay rise for Ellie's making a contract for life. Yes, sir. She's really good. And sometimes I'm like surprised that she is able to put limit orders so perfectly, guys. You see this? Limit orders, guys. What the fuck? Limit orders. How is that even possible, guys? Especially on gold. That's crazy. I don't know. But the only thing I know is she's so accurate with these limit orders. What is the times that she's taking the trades? 7, 8, 1, 5, 6, 10. So most of the time it's in early morning, still Asian session, end of the Asian session. And today was 10:52. Maybe it's where it got closed. Sorry for that. Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, but that's incredible. That's so insane. She's able to get these limit orders. We have to figure out how we can do that as well, guys. I just don't get it, guys. She have entered right here. Here. Is it that time, Mickey? Or was it over here in the consolidation? I know you know it, Mickey. Look on 5 minutes. Open about 9. Alright, let me see. Around 9. So in this consolidation, actually. What was the stop loss, guys? What was the stop loss? 914. It's here in. Here. So consolidation. We have a sweep taking out the consolidation, and then she entered. But she entered before the sweep, actually. So at the end of this consolidation. She entered in this candle here. In the middle of it. I don't know, but this is crazy. This is so crazy. We have to try to, she needs to be studied, yeah. We need to figure out if she have an alien passport or something. It's crazy. So let's go in spy mode, guys, okay? Let's figure out what that strategy is. It's crazy, she's so accurate. I mean, limit order. I was not a limit order this morning. But she had, where was the stop loss? 4599, what the fuck? Guys, this is a smaller stop loss than what I'm used to, and people is telling me that I'm crazy with my stop loss. That's like 40 pips or something. Yeah. Wow. And the target was at 81, right? Or was that the full target, guys? That's a 1 to 3. Okay. She could even have holded it 1 to 6. But this is a nice one, guys. 1 to 3 on an order like this. I mean, she is on the top of the regression trend always when she is doing these trades, and I've seen that most of the time, guys. She's always also following the trend, so that means that she's not trying to do not reversal. Sorry, she's not trying to trade breakouts or anything. We can definitely conclude that, guys. But she's following the trend. She's always at the top of the regression trend if she is doing sells, and she's always almost in the bottom of the trend if she's going buy. So far, so good. But the rest, I don't know. I don't know. Let me see when is the last time she did another sell buy. It was the 28th of 4th. Let's see here. What time was that? 28. 734, 734. That was here in the consolidation again, guys. She got a sell. Or was it here? I don't know, guys. But one thing for sure, guys, is that it's in this area, maybe a little bit further before. So maybe she traded this support area. Where was the entry? Open 4675. It's in this area. So she traded that will break right here, guys. But it's crazy that she can be so confident in areas like this when we have so strong support as well. And what is the chance that we didn't see like a small spike up and then broke? This is crazy, guys. Telling you, it's insane. I have to figure out how she is doing this. But we have this consolidation, we have a strong support area, and I know that it looks, of course, like, hey, we're gonna break soon. But how is she so confident in this area here? Right here. Is it like break and retest, but it's not that big break? That's the weird thing. Yeah, I'm gonna figure it out, guys. I'm gonna talk with her. That would be incredible. I know that she's in a team with my mentor, so maybe I can ask Sebastian if he's able to bring her some information. That would be incredible. Yeah, guys, she's incredible, guys, and I love that we are working with this company who is bringing in so much value. People and people who really have some nice knowledge that we all can learn from. I believe that I'm still able to get 99% better and trying to become the best every day. Even though that we have been running for the last 6 years, we can always get better, guys. Even though that you have been trading for the last 1 year, you should still go on these sessions, guys. And I'm telling you, keep going, keep staying on these sessions, okay? Because I'm growing, which means that you will grow. I try to learn something new every day, and that means I will try to teach something new every day, right? So let's see if we can keep going, guys. Let's keep pushing on these sessions, and let's see if we can have this trade up here, guys. Right now, there's nothing. Bank holiday, it's sad, it's boring. So the only thing there is to wait, guys, all right? I wish you the best trading day, and if you're not taking any trades, I wish you the best weekend. And yeah, I know a miracle is going to happen for you in this weekend, guys. So please notice it. You have to be aware of it. You have to think about it, but it's going to happen, guys. Okay? Have a nice weekend, guys. Enjoy. Thank you for your time. Bye.